Ian, congratulations on this award. It is so deserved. Tell us about Seeds of Change. You are the founder, you're the owner of it. What is the mission?
Absolutely, yes. The mission of Seeds of Change is transforming landscapes and transforming lives. And we do that by who we hire. We hire folks coming out of incarceration and that are in recovery, and we give a safe working environment for them and stable community as they realize their dreams.
I've learned this, that a study recently concluded that for every $1 a customer spends with you, more than $2.50 of positive benefit to the Knoxville community. That's impactful. Talk more about that.
This statistic was done by a University of Michigan MBA student, and that basically, those numbers, or that statistic says that for every dollar that a customer spends, there is a $2 to $3 contribution back to the community's pockets. And so that is in the form of the opportunity cost of someone not going back to prison. Our recidivism rate here locally is unfortunately very high, and so by hiring hundreds of men and women that are not recidivizing, that are staying contributing members of society, not only are they saving our taxpayers money of the cost of incarceration, but also saved healthcare costs, transportation and other costs, but particularly the direct payroll added to our to the direct payroll, and also the taxes that our employees are paying.
Almost 9 years old, Seeds of Change. What are some of the other milestones that have happened during this journey?
Absolutely. So one of a fun one for me personally was when we kind of shifted from a startup mentality to a small business or a full-fledged enterprise. And what made that a reality was bringing on a lot of talented staff, some maybe half a dozen master's degrees now, and just to see, I know barely how to price a yard and cut grass, but I've been able to surround myself with very talented, very professional experts in the field, and that has elevated our professionalism. It's also elevated the work environment and our processes and our ability to serve our customers and our employees even better. And so to be able to celebrate that we don't just cut grass anymore, but we also build pools and pergolas, patios, putting greens, I guess everything that starts with a P, and much more, the outdoor living, that kind of higher end luxury dream backyard. That's just a milestone that's really fun for us to celebrate, and to say that we can be the best at what we do and also make a difference in the community as well. Another milestone that to me really hits close to my heart is more recently, we've started an entrepreneur incubator, and so in the last year or two, we've helped over a dozen members of the community start their own lawn care business. And so as Seeds of Change, we are a growing tree perhaps, right? But our goal is not just to become a bigger tree. Our goal is to become a shade tree to which we can plant seeds and see other trees emerge as well.
Evidence of the branching out for sure. Lastly, what advice would you share with young entrepreneurs?
I'm a quote guy. I love quotes, and so I love the idea of if you're going to start something, make it big enough that you are not able to do it alone and on your own. And that's my story, is to say this is a kind of a crazy idea, but my expertise doesn't cover the gaps. And so it's forced me to remain humble and to hire people smarter than myself, and better and more capable technicians and craftsmen than myself. And that has allowed for growth much, much larger and much more broad than if it was, a lot of entrepreneurialism is very individual centric. And that is necessary for that leadership component, but I know that my role is to lead and guide the vision, and then to see that implemented by those around me. And so that teamwork, that coming together, is crucial to anyone that wants to start something. And you still have to put the long hours in and be able to take the risks and own that risk. But ultimately, it is a thrill and joy to be able to tell someone that's just getting started, hey, have the grit, don't be afraid to keep trying and to push through those valleys.
It has been a joy to hear your story, that of Seeds of Change. Thank you and congratulations.
Thanks so much.